Okay, in this discussion here, we got a question about using Parenter. Apparently, this person wasn't having any luck with it, and still not having any luck with it after I explained how it's working. So I'm not really sure what happened there. But then it was brought up here by this user that there's some funky things. He has to apply keyframes before and after. And I'm in the middle of a response actually, and I'm just going to record a video here to explain it a little bit better. So let's pop over to LightWave. So here's what's happening with this scene. As we scroll through this thing, we see I grab the ball and then I let it go. And you see that little pop there at the end? That's because this is Parenter 2. This is the second scene I was working on just late at night for fun. I thought I would perfect the arm motion a little bit and actually add some FK, IK switching going on there, so that it goes IK swing right there. Excuse me, FK swing right there, which is more natural looking. And I just kind of played with it a little bit, and then switch back to IK for moving the ball. You can see it moves more straight, which still isn't natural, but I was just playing with that tool because I hadn't done that much with LightWave lately, and I'm just playing around. So what happened though was that you see, one way or the other, the hand wound up in a different position than where it was the last time it was parented. So if you click on the ball, you see there's a keyframe on frame 83, right? So if I go prior to that, as soon as the unparent kicks in, the ball jumps up to where it was before, the last time it was parented. And what I mean by that is that in the motions panel, the last time that I created this item on the list to unparent the ball from the hand, from the wrist bone in the genoma rig, right? So if I edit this, you can see I have the left wrist genoma, and let's see, does it say? It doesn't really say unparent. That's a little bit strange, but I know that that's when I unparented it, right? So now let's cancel out of that and have a look at this again. So what's happening is I pick up the ball, that all looks good, and then I release the ball and there's a little pop. So right on frame 83, first of all, let's delete this, right? So now the ball can no longer follow any of the other keyframes that I have in the scene on the ball, because the ball is now totally controlled by the parent. So what I need to do is just simply set up the parenting again, but watch what happens if I create a new keyframe for the ball here anyway, assuming that that's going to capture where it is. And then I say, okay, add an unparent, and that should automatically have done it. Let's check it. So edit, yes, on frame 83. And as I go back here, there's still a little bit of a pop there. You see the rotation on the ball didn't quite do it perfectly. I'm not 100% sure why that is, but the solution is this. Hit the delete key to get rid of that keyframe, and also delete this. So now we're back to square one again. We have no release point. So let's go back to frame 83 where I want to release it, and now there's no keyframe on the ball. And then now I click on parent and edit that to have a look. Yes, on 83, okay. And then now as I cycle through here, you can see there's no pop at all on the ball. There's no weird rotation that kicks in on the ball, and it just releases right there. So that's the cleanest way to do it. It's not entirely efficient. It would be great if it didn't work that way, but it's not really. You don't have to do any compensation keyframes. Just reset up your unparenting right at that spot, and also remove the keyframe first, so that when it makes a new one, it's clean on all channels, and it does what you would expect it to do. Alright, so that's how that works.